Le file ta joker. Time sad. Time sad. All the bad, all the belly.
And I've never dated anyone before, and honestly at this point I'm afraid to, because men are scary and evil. They're scary and evil. What if one day he wakes up and decides he hates me and wants to kill me? What if he has a secret group chat where he's about me to all of his friends? What if one day we have this beautiful family and he loses his job and he's like, actually, you know what, I'll kill myself and kill my entire family? Men are really scary. They're really scary and evil. Or what if he just pretends to like me so that he can have me? What if he does that? What if he just pretends to like me so that he can have with one of my friends? I don't know. Men are scary and evil, and I want to be in a relationship, but I don't know if I'm sweating it that much when I realize that most men are evil.
Your thoughts? Your thoughts?
She's not wrong.
Oh, she's not wrong about anything she said.
She's not wrong when she talk about hi, hello, you could listen for a second. She's not wrong when it comes to the scenarios that she explained there, because those things have happened. But using that to
Those things? What things?
like the one where it is, you know, somebody
The one where it is she get married and he lose his job and he decide, oh, he gone off himself.
and the entire family, yes.
Ah, so you agree.
Right,
Alright,
so,
men are evil.
Some of them are, yes.
Wow.
Why are you saying that as if don't exist?
So men are...
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what's
Alright.
happening right now?
See, this is what happens when it is somebody is purposefully trying to misunderstand you.
So men go from evil to being in such a short space of time.
No, because exist, right? I'll take the neutral standpoint, since it says you're going off so much on this thing.
What standpoint you taking? Because as a man and I'm feeling, I don't know what I'm feeling right now.
Obviously, nobody talking about you, okay?
Right? But
You
I'm
not
a man.
Yes, but men are not a monolith. One slice of bread does not account for the whole bag of bread. And that is what she's doing with her video.
So you see, maybe you're just trying to clean it up to not make men sound this way.
Excuse me? They are evil people.
Also, it's
both
not
on-
evil people, right? Before it was men. I don't even know what to think right now.
Just
I don't even know what is physical.
what
Two?
physical really, really.
I'm really shocked. Evil. What else you had to say?
Are you going to let me finish my thoughts?
Sure.
Okay,
Sure,
sure,
I mean-
right. The specific scenarios that the young lady was mentioning have happened. That's why it is she could draw from them as reference points, but those reference points is not fair, because you're picking from seemingly well-adjusted people when they really wasn't well-adjusted people to begin with. So it's not fair for you to then judge the general population, the evil and the scary. She had to be watching a sort of true crime content, or for the specific scenarios, some of them is definitely true crime. I don't think that's fair. You can't really know somebody just from like going on a couple of dates. Some people go to great extents to hide who they is, but you can't let that fear control you possibly finding somebody that would be good for you. Because just like how it is, it might have scary people out there, also have good people out there, and you wouldn't know until it is you actually, like, you know, put yourself out there to find somebody. That's just my take on it. So while it says I could agree with her, some of those scenarios is true, it's still not fair to do that, because just like I had men that did that, there are also women that did it too. What's your take on it, since you were being so dramatic before?
Well, to touch on the last thing is said, that women also do the same things. I think women are some of the masters of these things, right? To be as vindictive and scornful and grudgeful as a human being could ever be. Secretive, covert, everything wrapped up in one and much more, right? Women have the capacity to be really, really awful. Just to, you know, balance things out, since men evil and stuff, right? What men evil is true. All men have the capacity to be evil, and all men.
So all that dramatics was for them.
Content.
Wow.
But aside from that, I mean, I don't disagree with what she said. She made a TikTok from her perspective about whatever and whatever. Right? Men are evil, that's true. Men have the capacity to be that way. Women have the capacity to be that way too. So it's not like it's new information, right? It's not like it's something was newly discovered or some new age thought or something like that. But what I could criticize is that if it is she's looking to be in a relationship, she can't put these thoughts in her mind. You take your precautions, you put measures in place for yourself, right? You set up your boundaries, you make sure nobody crosses those. That's as simple as that. You can't be thinking about what other people have done in their life and say that's my life too. That's silly. Yeah, you need to come up with your own metrics. What you want to experience, who you want to talk to, and all that. So in the event that she wants to have a relationship, if this TikTok is to be believed, she could of course get one. It's not like she was not attractive. But when it comes to the perspective, the mindset, she shouldn't think about this. What people offer themselves, about people taking advantage of the other one, about how men are this or evil, or even this one say men are
The what ifs.
the what ifs. You can't be thinking about that as a woman or as a man. Right? You're supposed to comment it as best as you could, open, minded, and ready.
But with discernment.
Well, yeah, you need to have some type of discernment about you and observation. Think about what you're doing.
Yeah, don't just be walking around these people with your head full of breeze. Have some discernment. Watch them.
Wherever you are to do, yes. Or wherever you are to do. Right, but I don't see nothing wrong. Men are evil. They have the capacity to be so. Women are evil too. Human beings and people are evil. They have the capacity to be so. And they have the capacity to be the exact opposite as well.
Correct.
And everything in between. So nothing wrong with the video. People obviously do the TikTok. Because, you know, obviously men evil. That's like how I was getting on.
Oh, okay. I see why your reaction was what it was.
So when you really think about it fairly, subjectively, it's like that's true.
So stop getting the girl in trouble.
Then she gets herself in trouble by coming online and not airing it out properly and classifying what she's properly speaking about.
True.
She gets herself in trouble, but either way we talk about it already. Anything my ones say?
No, that's it.
Like it if you like it, subscribe. Tell somebody about this video. You think men evil? You think women evil? Do you think everybody have the capacity to be evil or good? Do you think good? Let me know in the comments. Do get me in trouble.
Not everybody like doubles.